Ready? All three of us. 1, 2, 3, action! Welcome to Grounds for Discussion. I'm your host, Patty Dusing. Thank you for joining us today. It means a lot to me and probably these two. And speaking of these two, I've got Angelica Garcia and Myles Free. And we're going to have a quick conversation about some recent things that have gone on in their lives as they pursue their passions. So, Myles, tell me what has happened recently to you with, let's just call it news.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you, Patty. Very honored to be here. I recently got interviewed from Fox 9 News out of the Twin Cities. They did a interview piece on me about a fundraising series I did on YouTube. It was called The Dash for Cash. I went across the country utilizing only money that I made door dashing. And I also fundraised money for the American Cancer Society. And with a donation from DoorDash matching the amount raised, we raised just over, I believe it was $2,400.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
So I have to tell you guys, Myles took off on us this summer. Was it August?
I believe it was July.
July, oh my gosh, time has gone by so fast. But I personally was so nervous. Here we have little Myles, as we affectionately refer to him here at Deja Blue. And he's driving across country with no money, no funds, door dashing, and then securing his place to stay at the end of each day. Did I get that right?
You did.
Yeah, so I was really anxious for him. But as you can see, here he is. He showed up.
I did survive.
You did survive. And I wonder, I got a couple of things that are going on in my head, but I won't say more. But the other thing that happened is you did a press release to the paper. Like, you guys are just in the news big time. So here it is, folks. I think we should get a copy and have it here at the shop.
Yeah.
I did sign it at the top.
Oh, wonderful. You should get us a copy.
I like signing it.
So he ended up in the newspaper. He did a press release, and they contacted him, and they did a story on him.
I believe it was Lisa Johnson. Very sweet soul.
At the Echo Press?
Yes.
Yeah. What date is this paper, Myles?
Let me see. I don't. Oh, September 10th.
Okay, so he's in the September 10th issue.
September 10th.
And it's a dash for cash and his mom. So that's pretty sweet. I don't know if we've mentioned yet to this point that he did the fundraiser, as he mentioned, for the American Cancer Society. However, your mom
Celebrated 10 years being cancer-free this year. So I dedicated the series to her.
Which is pretty awesome. And I recently saw a photo that your mom shared on social media. And you are this teeny weeny little 8-year-old boy.
Too, yeah.
Oh my gosh, talk about...
I was quite bald back then.
Oh, cute! Oh no! I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was pretty short. It was cut really tight. Yeah, I remember that. But it was just so... It put it into such a perspective for me that made it seem so real. And what you must have felt. And even as a little boy, did you understand what was going on?
As much as someone that age would understand, I suppose.
Yeah, like you knew that
something was
mom
happening.
was sick.
Something was happening.
Yeah.
A lot of questions, I suppose.
And I think now, probably at this age, as a young adult, you look back and you're like, oh, thank God mom made it. Yeah.
Very thankful.
Yeah, so pretty special that he did this dash for cash cross country. Regardless of whether I was worried or any of the rest of us were worried, he did it. It was successful. Fox 9 News was here on this past Friday, which was October what?
3rd.
October 3rd. So go out and look for it. Actually, we might put the link out below on YouTube. We can do that. We can link the newscast.
Thank you.
On YouTube, and you guys can take a look at it. It was a lot of fun to watch. There was a point in the video, Myles, where they said to you, they being the news guy, that DoorDash had matched.
Correct. They had reached out on, I believe it was on the car ride to Alexandria from the Twin Cities, and they had talked to, I believe it was a DoorDash representative or somebody over at DoorDash. and they got an official statement, and it's in the written portion of the news article. The video is attached to it, and they got a little excerpt from DoorDash, and they said very, very kind words, and they said that they were going to match the donation of the amount raised.
That's so cool.
That's pretty awesome. And I don't know, I don't do any of our social media. These kids take care of it. Very grateful for that.
Thank you.
But can we tag DoorDash in this video and tell them that if he does this again, would you maybe match
should sponsor
him again?
him.
Like
You
major
should sponsor
sponsor?
him.
That'd be
Cool.
great. DoorDash
Yeah.
car
That'd be
across
cool.
the country.
Oh, that'd be fun.
cool.
Yeah,
That'd be
now
fun.
we're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, thank you DoorDash
Yes.
for matching Miles's donation to the American Cancer Society. That is a big deal. And also at the table is Miss Angelica. I almost said little Miss Angelica. So if you all don't know, she's my niece. And I used to call her my shadow. She's been hanging out with me ever since she was a little baby. So I still often refer to her as little Angelica. And you recently also had a splash in the
Yes.
local paper. So thank you to the Echo Press
Yeah,
for
thank
covering
you.
our kids here at Deja Blue and their successes.
Yeah, I was in the newspaper for my little book truck. It's a used bookstore, so on wheels. It's a little blue house. We'll put a picture in this video too, but the newspaper reached out to me and they wanted to interview me after the trailer got approved by the city council.
Yep, we go in front of the city council meeting and we have to seek licensure and approval, which we did. And so from there, the paper reached out. And what date is your article? When did that come out?
So the Travis was at that city council meeting and it piqued his interest, told me. But the date was May 28th.
Of this past year.
Summer.
And then she has done a few events in the most adorable little mobile bookstore. You guys will have to check it out. And why mobile books? Just really, really quick, why mobile books? Because I know I take over most of the airtime because I talk a lot.
It's funny, I was just having a conversation with someone how when he was younger, he didn't have too much access to books. It was just the library. Having the space here at the store and being able to travel to people, it brings books to them. So it kind of expands the accessibility, and that makes me happy. And I mean, Mom was really good, and even you, with having books at home and then bringing us to the library or getting us books for gifts. So I always had access to books, but not everyone does.
Do you find that books take you somewhere else? Like they transport you to a different place and time?
For sure.
So I'm recently, here's an opportunity to kind of segue into another project that we're working on here is a talk show that Angelica, myself, and another gal here are going to launch this fall. But in preparation for that, I'm listening to an audiobook called Chasing Evil. And talk about transporting to somewhere else. Oh my gosh. So this story is based on true events and it involves an FBI profiler. And I think doing this project with you and Casey is going to, and I know you'll be happy, bring me back into the world of books.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Because listening to that audiobook, guess what we did last night, Sean and I? We didn't watch TV or any crime show. We listened to the audiobook.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And Sean's like, oh my gosh, we have 5 more hours left.
Oh, do you listen at normal 1.0
Yes.
speed?
I do, and I think it's probably my age. I'm on the drive-in this morning, you guys, and I don't know, does the radio station speed up music? I think they do. I was so annoyed.
I mean, if they remix, it's very possible that they could.
Oh my gosh, I was
something like
listening
that.
to a song, I don't know who it's by, but he talks about Vanilla Baby, blah, blah, blah. Do you guys know that song? No? Yes.
Vanilla Ice. Like
No,
vanilla,
it's a different one. But I know the lyrics, but I won't say any more.
I feel like I know the song, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna
Miles
say.
is blushing, so you guys can
I'm
go
not gonna
look
say.
up
You
the
can look
song.
it. You
Yeah.
can look it.
Something about,
I don't know by heart.
Who's it by? What's the
I don't
title?
even know. I don't even know, but it's
I
very,
suck at song names and artists.
it's been, it was on TikTok, huge.
Mhm.
Huge.
That's how I know
Everyone
it
was
from.
doing clips of that
Right.
song. It's just got a great beat in the background, and most of the
Does it?
time I don't really listen to the words, but I noticed that this sounds a lot faster than I think it normally does. So I probably wouldn't speed up audiobooks, but you do.
The fastest is 1.7.
What's
but
normal?
1.
One.
But usually 1.3. Sometimes 1.5. If it's nonfiction, 1.3, but some people just talk slow.
Yeah, no, I didn't care for that speed. So, tell me what your feelings were on seeing something that you have visualized. And Miles, I'm going to want you to answer the question also. When you have something rolling around in your brain and your soul, and then you see it looking back at you, what does that feel like?
Yeah, not only just having the newspaper do a story on it, but seeing the little blue house in person, it sometimes feels like I'm dreaming because it's so cute it doesn't feel real. But it's nice to see the hard work that I've put in something I can touch, you know?
Mm-hmm. Miles, how does it make you feel when you see yourself on Fox 9 News and you see your newspaper articles?
I'm just filled with gratitude that I have the opportunity to reach people in a way that can hopefully bring them joy, kind of spread a message that I'm trying to do something good, make the world a better place than when I came into it. It leaves me kind of at a loss for words that I just could, span into something like that and see hard work pay off.
I always feel like, and I kind of still feel this way, and I think you guys maybe will agree, when I drive down Broadway and I look up at our storefront and it says Deja Blue House of Coffee, and then I look at the other logos that we have in the window trying to capture everything that we do here, it's kind of surreal because all of this that we have here has been in here for so long, and then you see it still to this day, and we've been down here almost 10 years. It's very surreal. And then to your point, Miles, the gratitude piece, that I get to meet and work with guys like Miles. I get to work with and cultivate a living legacy, really, with my niece Angelica and all the other kids that work with us. It's pretty intense, actually. So when my dad used to say, if we had a snack or a treat and we were getting down to the last bite, let's say, he would say, here, you eat it, because if you eat it, it's like I eat it. And I never understood really what he meant. I always thought, Dad, that's so weird.
It's so sweet.
I know, and now I know it's so sweet, because how I feel that when you succeed and you go after what it is you want and you end up in the newspaper, it's like, it's me. When Miles, you have your vision and your dream and you go after it and you end up in the newspaper and Fox 9 News ends up here, there's a bit of a feeling, there is, that's me. It's better that it's you than me, and it feels so good to see you two go after, and in my opinion, just killing it, just smashing it. And I want to know, is there any plans for what's next? I'm gonna put you on the spot. What's happening?
Well, I was thinking last night how
Pages of Ink mobile bookstore.
the mobile bookstore. Okay, so there was a big idea for Pages of Ink in general, but for the mobile bookstore, I will have a little pop-up behind Deja Blue, October 25th from 9 to 1, I believe. So you can stop in. You can probably where shall people park? I don't know if our parking spots will be available.
I don't think our spots will be available, but we do have parking right on Broadway, on 6th Avenue, on 7th Avenue, and just on the other side of 6th Avenue is the city parking lot. So do park down there and come and check out Pages of Ink Mobile Bookstore. I would like to say that we'll have... I'm really pressuring her to get some new books in. There, I let the cat out of the bag.
Like new, do you mean like new and used
Yes.
hybrid? Mm-hmm. Yes. I will try to transition to maybe half and half by the end of the winter, but who knows what will happen with all the little projects in the works. But yeah, do come to the pop-up October 25th. There will be a bunch of books in the mobile bookstore and also inside Deja Blue as well.
So, I didn't know, but it sounds like you got something else cooking with Pages of Ink.
Secrets for now.
Really? Should we try to get it out of her? Let's get it out of her. Angelica.
I'll tell you off camera.
Okay. Maybe I'll leak it to you guys later. Maybe. All right, Myles, what about you? What do you got cooking? You're a busy kid.
I do.
You are a busy kid. You were just telling me off camera what you've got going on this week, and I'm
There's
only to...
There's a lot.
We only got to like the end of Wednesday, and I'm exhausted already just listening to them.
I think, hopefully, if it ever comes to a more steady point in the schedule, which as of right now it looks like that might be a while yet, but hopefully I could pick it back up and release some more videos soon. Obviously, they do take a while to edit, which takes up time that I don't necessarily have. But in terms of big picture, I have a lot of cards in my hand. Nothing's specified at this point, you could say. But I have some phone calls and some meetings that I need to make happen. But just know that there's hopefully some big stuff coming along the way in the future, whether that's toward the end of this year, spring of next year, or possibly even the summer.
Awesome. Well, good stuff from these two. Never a dull moment, let me tell you, when they are here with me at Deja Blue or in the shop together. That's probably my favorite time spent, is watching these guys carry on.
It's very fun.
Yeah, good. I'm so glad. So, thank you guys. Again, this is
Angelica
with Pages of Ink Mobile Bookstore.
Miles free.
And I don't think we'll go through all the things that Myles is involved in. You got DECA, and you've got the
Unspecified show.
Yeah, so many things. College. He's just all over the place.
Thank you.
And I am Patty Dusing, the host of Grounds for Discussion, and thank you again for tuning in. Check out the links below. We'll have,
We'll have all the things there.
Yeah, thank you so much. Take care and have a great week.
Toodaloo!
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 Oh my gosh,
Leedle, leedle, do you know that episode of SpongeBob? Leedle, 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 leedle,
I think I do.
leedle. Let's do it. Let's harmonize. 1, 2, 3. Leedle,
Leedle,
leedle, leedle, leedle, leedle, leedle, leedle,
Ah,
leedle. Wow.